Good job. What is it, 11? Oh, it's almost 12. Really? Oh. Thank you, everyone. Wave goodbye to Elizabeth. Probably never see her again. Bye forever. Again. I don't know. Welcome aboard. My name is Dawn. I am your guide through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. How many of you lovely humans have done this before? Welcome back, all 3 of you? That's it, really? That's so cool. All right, you already know what's going to happen. For my new friends, hello, welcome. I'm happy to have you too. Let me warn you before we start, though. This is a rough road. A lot of potholes, a lot of bumps. I find them all. So we are all going to stay seated with our hands, arms, feet, and legs in the truck at all time. That way I can bring you back when we're done. Right? That's a very good answer. Good job, good job. That said, little ones are encouraged to sit on laps and or window seats so they can actually see the animals. Perfectly safe as long as we stay seated. Personally, I'd suggest left side is the best side for little ones. They tend to see most of the animals that way. If you want to change your seat, do it right now. This is your last chance. It'll be worth it, you'll see. Alright, looks like everybody's good. Let's boogie. We are going to start in a forest where animals are supposed to hide. Hiding is easier than running away from predators. Trees slow you down. Some of these have camouflage and should be hiding but are not. Okay. I like it. Picasso. Coming up. On the right, with white stripes on her legs, is Okapi. On the left, with white stripes on her back, is Bongo. Bongo on the left, Okapi on the right, both with white stripes. Fun fact, white stripes is camouflage because it looks like sunlight coming through. It breaks up the color pattern and it really does help them hide if they needed or wanted to hide at all. Bongos on the left are called the ghosts of the forest because in the wild you will never see one. On the right, Okapi wear their stripies like fancy zebra leggings. We'll see as we turn this way. So of course Okapi are going to be related to... Well, I don't feel bad because I actually answered. Giraffe. Oh, by the way, we're stuck because there's a saddle-billed stork in the road down there. He's here. Oh, I was getting stuff together for the nest they're working on. We'll see that too. It's huge. Which makes sense because saddle-billed storks are over 5 foot tall. Mate for life. Okay, there we go. Of course, the animals have the right of way. Sometimes they like to enforce that for fun. I love looking at the tushy on the right here. Isn't that cute? He sure is, but he's going to take it up to his mate. And that giant nest right up there. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, he's close enough. You can see brown eyes. That's the male. And he's going to cross right in front of us. You know, you're a bird. You could go up that way. Okay, you do you. Listen, it's his home. Isn't he great? Big old nest they're working on over there. I love it. All right. This guy's been really hard to see today. We'll go around this way. Yeah. Up on the right, another antelope. These are greater kudu, light brown antelope. They're going to also have white stripes on their back. They're incredible. Now, my favorite animal, #1 animal for me, is a rhino. Up on the left, that's a rhino. He's a black rhino. He's easy to miss because he is teeny tiny at only about 3,000 pounds. Little guy. Solitary, like to be left alone, super territorial. He is happy where he is. We are happy he is happy where he is. If he wasn't, then he could do about 35 miles an hour in a charge about his problems. While impressive, who would like to guess how fast this truck can go? You are closer than you realize. Yeah, friends, we max out at 8. This is fine. Now, as we're going, huge favor, friends. If you happen to see a non-human animal, and I'm not talking about it, I'm begging, please say something. Do not be shy. There are 2 reasons for this. One, big one, your driver is lonely and craves interaction. Yeah, that's me. Hi. Thanks. 2, it's important to note that I am physically driving this truck, so most of my attention is going to be on the road. You're so welcome. Into the river on the right, we're going to see some pink-backed pelicans. Might see a couple of hippos in there somewhere. They are in there, I just don't know where. Pink-backed pelicans have a wingspan. When they stretch those wings out, they are wider than our truck. and yet still the smallest pelican. It's bonkers to me. If we can't find the hippos on this side, I bet we can on this side. Look left. There's a whole pile. Perfect. Hippopotamus on the left. Hippos are nocturnal. Pop quiz, what does that mean? Oh, they're so smart. 100%. Yeah, nighttime. Good job. Now, they do this for a specific reason. They sleep during the day, underwater and away from the sun. The sun is awful on their skin. They are extremely sensitive. Physically. I mean, maybe emotionally. I've never asked one. Now, I think we all know they live most of their life in water, right? Do we also know that they cannot swim? My favorite thing ever. They're pure muscles. They sink like rocks. They run the river bottoms. They can hop, bounce. They do just fine, but technically cannot float. There's probably going to be a couple more in the back corner over here because they really like that in the afternoon. I definitely see some down there. Look for giant potatoes. Hold the breath up to 8 minutes at a time, y'all. It's pretty impressive. Now, when we go over the bridge, if you look left, you'll see the cutest little guys. Nile crocodiles. I love them. Nile crocodile are only about 500 pounds. However, upwards of 16 foot long. They're basically as long as giraffe are tall. Crocodiles never stop growing. The older they are, the bigger they become. It's cool. Now, ecosystems across Africa, especially the Congo, they're in danger from humans. A lot of reasons. This one specifically, there's a mineral out there we need a lot of, and it's called coltan. How many of you have heard of coltan? No one? Yeah, don't feel bad. I didn't either. So far, only 3 people today, which is fair. I didn't know either, which is kind of cool because you have it. Coltan helps small electronics turn on and off. It's in our tablets, game systems, cell phones, cameras, etc. We're minding away homes of wild animals for stuff. It's not great. What is fabulous, we can slow it down. Very easy. I am begging everyone, when possible, please, please, please recycle your old and broken electronics. Manufacturers really reuse that metal first. You can have a literal physical impact on Africa from home. Big deal. Now, fun fact, especially with Apple products, a lot of places will actually give you some money for that old machine. Now, we're coming into wide open Savannah. Definitely see some animals. For now, you look. I will keep us on the road. I used to make a joke about my Florida license, but I think it scared too many people. I'm not allowed to do it anymore. I thought it was funny. Alrighty, stripy ponies. Oh, one of the babies. I forgot what these were, but on the right, there they are. Zebra, thank you. Hartsman's Mountain Zebras. Oh, both the babies. One there, one there. Yeah, this is fun. So zebras are born, right? When they're born, they have adult-length legs. Everything else is still baby size. So they're babies on stilts. And as you can tell, it's adorable. It helps them run from predators from day one. It's very important for survival. The zebras can tell each other apart by their stripe pattern. To make this understandable why it's so exciting for me, that would be like us looking at somebody's fingerprints and going, oh, that's Steve. It's just thrilling to me. I don't know. Alrighty, if you like dogs, coming up on the left, you're going to help me find these doggos coming up. Somewhere on the left are painted dogs or African wild dogs. Oh, easy, right there's a couple. These are hands down the cutest, the fluffiest, and most dangerous dog. That's how life works, right? These guys, their success rate while hunting is even better than large cats. They are one of the top predators on our planet. Yep, they're spooky. And I want to hug one. It's the last thing on my bucket list for logistical reasons. It's fine. Going around. I know, oh yeah, giraffe. That is in fact 2 giraffe, not a 2-headed giraffe. On the right, it did look like that for a second to me. Giraffe eat. That's all they get to do, y'all. It's actually kind of impressive. Giraffe have to eat 20 hours a day for life. In the wild, they also have to find their own food, so they're getting up to half an hour of sleep daily. That's it. Now these are fortunate giraffes. They get to live here. There's no looking for food here. They follow the food trucks around like giant goldfish. Watching a train of giraffe follow a Chevy is kind of fun. And, you know, being fair, if you feed me, I also follow. So these guys, I think they get up to 2 hours of rest a day. It's like beauty sleep. Look at them. When they sleep, it's only for little bits at a time. They sleep standing up, sitting down, eyes open, and chewing. It could be a couple of seconds, it could be a couple of minutes. That's it. My personal favorite, they will pass out in middle walking places because you have to grab the sleep wherever you can. Everything the giraffe does is standing or sitting, and this does include giving birth. If you didn't know, you're about to. Y'all, giraffe do give birth standing up. First thing a baby giraffe gets to do within their life is about 6 feet of gravity. They handle it extremely well. That's a cow. She's an Ankoli. That cow's got the smallest horns of any of the Ankoli here. There's a young lady with 6 feet on either side. Let's see if we can find her. Birds are close. Yeah, 12 feet strapped to the head. Must be very exciting. Why can't I have anybody in my life that just drives by and throws food at me? Honestly. I'm sorry I said all that out loud. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, there's another Ankoli here on the left. There she is. There's one bull. Fortunately, those big long horns are mostly hollow on the inside, which I'm sure they appreciate. They have a honeycomb system inside them. Now, blood vessels go up and down the horns. The blood pumps along the horns, cools off in those air pockets. The cool blood goes into the body, cools off the body. So basically, radiator for cows. They drop 10 to 20 degrees that way. It's brilliant. Haven't lost anybody yet, right? Okay, good. I've never lost anyone, don't worry, honestly. Alright, we're gonna come into our next area for now. You look for animals and I am gonna watch the road very carefully. It gets squirrely in here. Let's see what's shaking. Oh, how about an African elephant on the right? It's a good start. Oh, that's a beautiful boy right here on the right. There's a teenage male elephant on the right. He is not done growing. He's gonna get bigger. Thank you. Around 13 years old, he was kicked out of his herd. Yeah, family had enough of him, and it feels kind of mean, but you know, nature's nature. Elephants are used to it. I promise you he's fine. Also, my favorite part, life lesson. This is because males tend to get really pushy, very rambunctious, and super duper annoying. So by the time boys are teenagers, the girls have had enough and kick them out. This may sound familiar. Females stay together for life. Female herd is run by the matriarch. Now, not worried about him, because when the boys are booted, they make a decision. He's by himself because he wants to be. He's very happy. Others do get lonely, which makes sense. Lonely boys just gang up. They create bachelor herds of friends. They never have to be alone. Elephants are so smart. Either way, the rest of his life is spent near that herd of females. He is close to his family the rest of his life. Can't be with them always nearby, so think, you know what, think kids growing up and then moving out 2 blocks away. It's very sweet if you like them. Now, that's true here too. We're going to try to find his family. Probably going to find his family. Oh, that was easy. Look left. We're gonna see him on the other side even better. I'm about to tell y'all the most important thing you are gonna hear today. Please bear with me. It is sobering, but it is absolutely critical. This is really, really important, y'all. Now, as a reminder, I know you know this, but elephants are highly intelligent, wonderful, loving creatures. I don't know if you know this. They're in peril, and I am scared. I am very scared about them. I am begging all humans on this truck, every single one of you, please, please donate to an elephant conservation of your choice. Once. Ever. If all of us do this one time, change is inevitable. We need this. Now here's the hard part. Friends, poaching for ivory is at an all-time high at this minute. It's infuriating. Elephants are pests to farmers. Habitat loss is a huge problem for many reasons. We are losing an average of 96 to 100 African elephants a day. The baby's back there in the shade. Can you see her with mama and mixes? She is. So 96 to 100 elephants lost a day. Gestation pregnancy is 22 months for one baby. You can see where the math ain't mathing. Now, the good news is, friends, we can help elephants from home. Easy. We're all going to donate to an elephant conservation once. All right? Ooh, some wildebeest on the right. Yeah, thank you. Also, physical conservation, amazing. I love wildebeest. Third favorite animal. I wish I could talk about them. We're going this way. Physical conservation is also awesome. Right now, one of the largest physical conservations out there we can do for Africa is that metal recycling. That's why I am obsessed. I'm speaking now specifically to those of you still sitting on iPod shuffles at home. You know who you are. Old game systems, broken cell phones. Let's get them out, get them recycled. Y'all, when possible, trust me on this. Purchase refurbished electronics once in a while. The more we reuse, the less we take. Very simple, powerful conservation. On the left, greater flamingos, over 4 foot tall, the largest flamingo. There are 3 that are gray and white. Those are the babies that just hatched this summer. When they hatch out, they are gray. Does anyone know it turns up pink? Y'all are so smart. That's a hard question too. Brine shrimp is their main food source here, and it will be turning these babies pink. It will take them 2 or 3 years to get the full body color. Which, fun fact, is also how long it takes for humans. Do whatever you want with that information, it will work. Back to the number 1 animal, this time white rhinos. A little bit bigger, made for open savanna. We got a couple toddlers and mamas here. Now, these are made for big savanna, so they are almost twice the size, full grown, about 5,000 pounds. They really are this calm. Black and white rhinos share a ton of similarities. That was a pun. Appreciate it. Now, my favorite is that they're both gray and neither name makes sense. That's fair. Now, I know how white rhino got their name. It is very silly, but I'll be happy to tell you if you want to know. Do you want to know?
Sure, yeah.
It'll make sense at least. Okay. It comes from the Afrikaans word wide, which meant wide. Yeah, we messed up. They meant wide mouth rhino, and that's how you tell the difference the easiest way between the two. They've got a big, shovelly wide mouth for wide open savanna. On the left, there are cheetahs. Good luck. It's a fun game. One's in the front next to the tree. Actually, over here, I think these will be much easier to see. Not hiding, they blend on accident. Cheetah are the fastest land animal. There we go, front left corner. They're just stunning, aren't they? Their average, while running, is 60 miles an hour. I think the top speed is still 72 and a half. Anybody remember how fast this truck goes? I promise we're safe, don't worry. Now, cheetahs are faster than their food, therefore they can hunt when they like. Cheetah like to hunt during the day. They are a diurnal cat. They are the only diurnal cat here, which is my gentle way of telling you I don't think we're going to see lions. We are definitely going to see lions. Really? It's afternoon. Up and left, I see a cute furry face up on the left. He sure is. Friends, this is what lions do. This is their entire life. You know how giraffe eat 20 hours a day? He sleeps 20 plus hours a day. After a very big meal, they're actually known to take 30-hour naps. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I'm up to 20 myself. I'm getting there. Now, they do it to conserve energy. More energy conserved, less animals they gotta eat. Natural conservation, it's critical in the wild. Oh, the girl's still out too. Look at that. However, in the wild, the lifespan of a lion is roughly 14 years, which means lions are awake for about 3 years of their entire life. She has the lore, but not normally, Paul. It's not that far down, though, thankfully. Oh, look at that. If this looks familiar, then yeah, you've had cats. Same thing, just smaller, compact. Ew. House cats are definitely not domesticated yet. Only been working on them for about 4,000 years. Dogs we've been working on for 16,000. Big difference, which is why house cats love to sleep so much. It's all natural, and also why they like to be up in high places. They feel safe up there. It's easy to defend, easy to see trouble coming. Very natural for a cat. On the right, thunder chickens. Ostrich. I love these girls. Well, okay, so ostrich, black and white boy, gray and white girl, usually. However, and this is true of every single species on the planet, fun fact, sometimes they change. I got to hear about a female that was here before I got here that became so aggressive and territorial, her gray feathers turned black all on their own. She's fine, she's over at Animal Kingdom Lodge because she kind of kept going after the trucks. So we can still see them, but safely. I personally don't want them coming after the truck, so that's cool. Oh yeah, they are all female. You know they lay about an egg a week each? That's a lot of eggs. One ostrich egg is basically 2 dozen chicken eggs. They're huge. Alright, last area is coming up. Warden's Post. Back into civilization. One last very important animal. Nigerian dwarf goats will be up on the left. These little guys are one of the top conservation tools happening right now. That'll make sense. They just all chilling on top of there, huh? Hi. The #1 reason animals are poached in all of Africa, the whole continent, is because humans have to eat to survive. That's it. Because of this, there are bovine and chicken and goat conservation groups out there. We can all donate. I do the goat one because they're very easy to feed and super hardy. They get animals like these out to villages. Villages tend to them. I think you can see where this is working. It is better than we anticipated. This is one of my personal favorite conservations. It's a 2-in-1. Save endangered species, also help our fellow humans. So fun fact, if you haven't yet gone over to Conservation Station, there's a petting area over there where you can get hands-on some Nigerian dwarf goats if they're in the mood. As you've been going along, we've been throwing a lot of conservation at you, right? You probably noticed by now, most of these ideas are things you can do from home. And there's a great reason. To some degree, every single human on this truck now actively participates in conservation. This is incredible. The little things you're already doing are adding up to make some of the largest differences on Earth. Feel good about it. It's amazing. Now I'm going to challenge y'all, as you go and play, please choose one additional conservation, just one to take home. That additional conservation is going to take a couple of minutes out of your day, but it's going to be a lifetime for somebody else. Our easy, simple conservation to somebody means the whole world. It is really empowering. Now, if you enjoyed this and would like to see some more African wildlife, I got you. Right next door to us is Gorilla Falls. Gorilla Falls is a walking path where you may see monkeys, western lowland gorillas, meerkat, okapi. There's an aviary of birds you can go right through. They're stunning. Cool little research center where if you feel like you can see some cool small animals like turtles and snakes, you know, that kind of thing. Definitely check it out. Y'all, thank you so much for coming with me today. I hope the rest of your day is wonderful. Once again, my name is Dawn. If you have any questions, comments, or want to come up and say hi, I encourage you, please do so. I love talking to humans. Y'all are my second favorite animal. Catherine! Holding. All right, watch your right side. Arms, legs, feet, hands, door's gonna open.